Welcome to Convo, an app that brings language learners and homeless individuals together. Here's the loading screen for our app. When the app opens, the user dashboard is displayed. Maria, the user, is able to see all of her convos and all of her goals. She can also add a new convo partner or add a new goal. She can choose to view all the conversations she's had on the app. Here she clicks on her Alexander conversation at the top and sees an overview of this conversation, as well as the notes and the new words that she learned in this conversation in a tabbed modal view. She chooses to edit the notes using the Edit button, and then is able to still tab through all of the different parts of that conversation. She returns to her dashboard and decides to have a conversation with Alexander. She clicks on his icon, and it pulls up the progress tree and the past information about their relationship. She then chooses to click a leaf on the tree, which represents a single conversation they've had in the past, to view the conversation details of this conversation. There's an overview, the notes, and the new words. She then returns to her progress tree. Here she decides she would like to view all convos with Alexander by clicking the button at the bottom. Here's a list of all the conversations, and she clicks one to view the details of that conversation. She and Alexander then decide to have a conversation. They click Start a New Convo and decide that they would like to talk about American sports, abstract art, and their childhoods. They then click the Start Convo button to begin. The first question that they are given is about sports. They both like sports, so they choose to answer this question by clicking the Answer button. Here they have several tools to document their conversation, as well as help with translation. They choose to take some notes by clicking the Take Notes icon. Once they are finished, they click Done and return to the question screen. They then mark it as complete when they are finished. Next, they receive a question about art. Neither one of them is interested in art, so they decided to skip this question using the Skip button. Next, they receive a question about story time. They decide to answer this question by clicking the Answer button and have the same tools as they did in the previous question. They decide that they would like to take notes and using their notepad. They return back to the Storytime question and mark it as complete. They end the conversation using the End Convo button and view their progress tree yet again with a new leaf added. They can click any leaf to view the conversation detail. Next, Maria decides to view all the conversations she's had with Alexander. Here's their log. She returns to her progress tree and then goes back to her dashboard because she would like to have a new conversation with a new conversation partner. She clicks the plus icon to come to the New Partner Add screen. Here, she adds Shayna and a profile image of Shayna. They start their conversation and are prompted to answer an icebreaker question to get to know each other. They decide that they would like to answer it, but once it pulls up, they decide, never mind, they would rather just skip this question and go right into their conversation. They click the Skip button to see all the conversation topics that are available on the app. First, they think they would like to talk about American sports. They're also interested in art, and they also decide that they would like to talk about their childhoods. However, they see the View More Topics button and decide to check out all the topics available on the app. They go back and end up deciding to just free chat instead to get to know each other. They select the free chat icon and then go to the free chat screen. Here, they're able to take notes, record, and get translation help just as in the past. They edit their notes and go back. After this, they choose to end their convo. They see their progress tree with a new progress leaf added. Thanks so much for checking out Convo.